Come on.
Mr. Candide. Yes, we are, but are we booked up on December the 6th?
St. Nicholas Day,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I'm afraid we are. I'm so sorry. Thank you for calling. Goodbye. Doesn't anyone stay at home on St. Nicholas Day?
Not if they can afford to come here, my darling. Go out for a slap-up meal. You've still got your rations left.
They're exactly half what they were last year. Pass me that, Max, would you? That fern thing.
No.
It's getting colder, do you know that? They can't supply any coal until next month.
Oh, no.
And then only because I agreed to pay 3 times as much as anyone else.
Now, what about the airmen?
Well, Jean-Luc has them. But there's still one missing. I put the word out. Unfortunately, it's the one that matters. A group captain.
When are they going to stop behaving like schoolboys? What's a group captain doing on operation?
Oh, come on now, be fair. Any station commander worth his salt is going to take a trip now and again to see what his boys are up against.
You wouldn't.
Well, that's different, because I'm a convinced coward. Yeah.
We've got some milk we need.
Where did they come down?
Oh, they were lucky. 2 along the Willebroek Canal, 2 in the park. But the group captain was wounded, and they got him out first when the plane was weaving about and out of control. They think he came down near Molenbeek or Kirkelberg.
Oh, Nevo's area. I'll get word to them.
No, it's too late. I mean, it's been searched. Nothing. No, we've just got to wait and see.
No. We found the Lancaster crashed near Mechelen. No, the interesting thing is that everything points to the crew having bailed out over the city.
Relish,
Sure, mein Führer.
have there been any reports of parachutists or harness being found in Brussels during the last 48 hours?
No, 3 days.
During the last 3 days?
None, sir.
Is there nothing more to go on?
Yes, officer. My unit at Vilvoorde reports a parachute seen descending in the area of the Royal Park. But so far they found nothing.
Relish,
Sir.
the Luftwaffe police are searching the area of the Royal Park. You will immediately scour the other side of the canal.
Sir.
I've got our monitors intercepting any radio messages, so we should hear something about it.
By the way, what do you think of that?
National Liberation Movement? I don't understand.
It means that the communists are gaining control of the resistance groups in France. Here as well, for all I know.
So much for anti-Bolshevik propaganda.
No, not at all. This can only lead to divisions. They will end up fighting each other. The Tehran conference has proved a disaster. The Allies are falling apart, Herr Major. One day soon, the local Reds will attempt to take over the evasion lines. That will be our chance. Excuse me. Kessler? Yes? When was this? I see. Call sign? Thank you. That was the monitoring room. They report coded inquiry to London regarding the crew of a Lancaster, one of whom is still missing.
Do we know the sender?
Oh, the same one, but we've never been able to trace him. However, shall we concentrate on finding this missing airman?
What did you find, Bobo?
Not much. See? But a man gave me 10 francs. No, it's for Gabby. Did he wake up? I'm cold, Wim. So's Gabby.
I know. What do you expect him to do about it?
I want my blanket.
Have it, Jed. He's sick. You have to keep sick people warm or they die.
Is he a bomber pilot?
I don't know. He'll tell us when he wakes up.
Is he going to die? He's a general. Is he a General Whim?
Well, they don't have generals in the RAF. He's a squadron leader or something.
What will we do with him? If the Germans find him, they'll kill him, won't they?
Those people in the resistance would have him. Roland says some people smuggle him back to England. I'll talk to him tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be Natalie.
Gosh, it's so cold.
Any luck?
Oh, no, not really. Johnny and his people have combed the whole area. He's moved into Molenbeek, but there's no sign of him.
No. Well, Monique's checked and the Germans don't have him. He could have been picked up, but Inspector Denham would know.
What about the rest of the crew, Monique?
Alan checked them out. They're okay. But they did confirm that the group captain was badly wounded. Want some coffee?
Oh, yes, please, it's freezing out.
Yeah, it's not so warm in there either. You know, I had 2 complaints tonight about the heating. What do they expect me to do? I can't chop up the furniture.
Natalie.
Thank you. Where's Max?
Oh, he went out when we closed.
I'd like to know where he gets to. Wonder if he's got a woman.
No.
Well, why so sure? I mean, he's no saint.
No.
Women, probably. But one woman? No. Max never gives anything away. He's one of the world's takers.
£106. We'll get some bread tomorrow.
It's not enough. I saw Bobo this afternoon. He was looking in a shop window at some food and things. It's St. Nicholas in 3 days. They need presents and something to eat. And I'm going to see that they get them.
How?
I'm going to sell him.
Who to?
He's a British flyer. He could be important. That's what all those things mean and all those medals. There are people who get them back to England. And they'll pay.
You can't sell him.
Why not? We've got nothing. They've got plenty. They could buy us a St. Nicholas.
I think he's very sick. My papa looked like that before he died. So did Maman.
And we better do it now while he's alive. Look, help me with this. Take it off. Carefully. Oh.
Well, it's a nice day, really. If you like that sort of thing. Thank you. Ah, got a present for you.
You found him?
Well, no, it's a little bit more involved than that. Do you remember Maurice Tortella?
Yes, he used to work for the Liège.
Network?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, apparently, someone approached him who was approached by someone else who wanted to get in touch with someone like us. Is that clear?
Oh, come on, get on.
They want to sell him.
To sell?
And that's not all. You read the demands. I must say one thing. It's a little bit different.
Just a minute. We've got the pilot you want. These are his name things. Now, if you want him, you have to give us what I say, which is a girl's dress size 8, boy's trousers size 9, wool jersey thick, a doll with dresses, some meat and sausage, 2 pairs of shoes size 6 and 9, custard, jelly and cake, 2 blankets and 500 francs. Well, I'm down.
It sounds like some kids.
R.S. Holbrook. 147321 OD. Now, this is the group captain, all right.
Well, then we'd better make a deal. It's not exactly exorbitant, is it?
No, that's not the point. Now, this could be a very elaborate trick. Christmas games with the Gestapo.
Oh, no, I don't think it is. It doesn't sound like the Germans to me. Oh, I think it's sad if it is children, Albert.
If it is children, I'll turn their backsides for them. Don't they know the man's injured? He'll be dying. They could have found these discs.
Oh, come on. Nobody leaves identity discs littered around the streets.
No, I don't mean in the streets. They could have found it on a dead body.
And you don't want to fork out for no reason, is that it? My God, you're mean. I mean, it's peanuts, the price of a decent bottle of wine.
It could be the price of my head and yours. Now, use it. Don't always think with your gut.
What does that mean?
It means that the Germans are very sentimental. I wouldn't put it past them to have invented these kids. Now, we must be absolutely sure they're not behind it.
Tortella's no fool, and he's an old hand.
Well, if they can prove it's the right man, and he's still alive, and if they can prove that he's not a German plant, and if they can prove that the place isn't being watched, then we might do business with him.
Do you mind saying that again?
All right, pass the word back. We'll strike a bargain. But we decide when, where, and how. Now, we've got to make sure he's still alive. We must have proof.
Right.
Now, Renat, what is it? Grant, I'm sorry. Forgive that piece of self-indulgence. My mother used to paint, and I was being sentimental.
Sturmbannführer, we found a parachute to the east of Molenbeek. Bloodstained. The man must have been bleeding badly to get it on his silk. And if you remember, the radio message said that a group captain was wounded.
You think this parachute is his?
Yes, I do. I should like to use some of your men with my own to search the Molenbeek area. House to house if necessary.
You have them. A group captain will be worth finding.
Thank you.
Oh, Brandt, will you join me for dinner this evening?
You're really determined that I should not be permitted to drink by myself, aren't you? I may embarrass you, Kessler.
I think not. Shall we say 2100?
This man is very, very ill. He must be taken to a doctor now.
No.
Why not? You can't keep him here. He's dying. You must try and save him.
No. Nobody comes here.
Then let me take him away.
You can have him tomorrow.
It might be too late.
Tomorrow. You've seen him. You have to go now. We kept our part. You give us what we want, then you have him.
I'll see you have the stuff tonight as agreed. But I warn you, when they hear from me how sick he is, I want to take him away.
No.
Be out of my hands.
You take him and I'll tell the Germans. I'll say you brought him here and I couldn't stop you.
Do that.
No. we're going to have a St. Nicholas.
Has Wim gone to get the money for the man?
We're going to get some food and things for Christmas.
Will there be any presents, Mary? For Christmas, Mary Claire?
If there's enough money left. We have to get things too.
Will there be a doll for Gabby?
We'll see, Bobo.
Has Wim gone to get the money now, Mary? Hey, has he gone to get it now?
Tonight, Bobo.
Shoe size 6, yes. Now shoe size 9, yes.
All right.
Doll.
Look at that one.
Oh, good. Did you get them?
There you are. Boys' trousers, size 9.
Good.
Not very big, is it?
Well, where's the sweater?
Oh, I couldn't find one. I went shop after shop.
Max.
One shop, they just laughed in my face. They said, come back after the war. Don't we have sheep anymore?
When did you last see a sheep, Max? The Germans take them on the hoof. They get the meat and the wool.
Oh,
Oh, you did that one, Max. Where did you find it?
Ah, just a little shop I know. I have to give them some extra ration books.
You didn't give them.
Why not? It's plenty more where they came from.
It's risky,
Look,
Max.
those ones are better than the originals. There's the money in there.
Oh.
What?
Why will I be furious?
Nothing.
It's a bit small, isn't it, Max?
Well, I mean, I assume that was for the lad with the size 9 trousers. I mean, what else could I
I
do?
expect he's right. Is there anything else?
Cakes.
And jelly and custard.
I don't remember them asking for that.
They did not.
It might give them ideas.
I'll get my coat on.
Christmas is for children, and that means you and me. For everyone.
Mr. Matsura, good evening. Good evening. Emma, good evening. I hope it's warm enough in here for you, gentlemen. I will return shortly.
Close. We'd be well advised to make the most of whatever we can find outside of the mess. Rather looks as if Christmas this year will be somewhat leaner.
Temporary shortages, Brant. We have huge reserves of men in the coastal areas. It naturally diverts supplies from us here, especially at a time like Christmas.
Say nothing of the supplies that are diverted to restaurants like this. Schnapps will be cheaper than mess.
You think the price we pay is too much?
For our own supplies.
You lack vision, Brant. Places like this couldn't exist without the black market. And black market activity would be less if German soldiers did not put it in their own pockets.
Don't tell me you condone it.
Condone it? No. Acknowledge it? Yes. It's a fact of life. And facts of life are almost always unpleasant. The unpleasant price of this is knowing that German soldiers are lying in their own pockets.
If you know
No, let me finish. The black market is a safety valve. Without it, occupied Europe would be more explosive than it need be. It's a source of comfort to people of substance and influence, and it diverts the energy that might otherwise be directed elsewhere.
That is incredibly cynical.
Is it? I'd call it realistic. But then you are a romantic.
To resent being duped by one's own side.
If it's any consolation, most of the marketeers are known to me. Their time will come. Yes, I'll have the plat du jour, Monsieur Forêt. Is that all right with you, Brant?
Why not? And a bottle of that excellent Burgundy that you keep tucked out of sight.
Of course.
That at least hasn't been pilfered. Anyway, not from us.
I had hoped for a quiet Christmas. It seems it's not to be. I'm tired, Brandt. Time I put in for some leave, I think.
No, you should. You're not taking more than 24 hours in over a year.
And you haven't even taken 24 hours since your wife was killed. It shows, I think.
Is that another way of saying I drink too much?
Oh, it's none of my business. Until you become a bad soldier. That would be a pity. You are a valued colleague, Brandt.
Good health, Paul.
Thank you, Albert.
The way I feel and go on with life if it's without you. Won't you stay a little longer tonight? And I pray.
Very talented young lady, Mademoiselle Duchamp.
All right.
A very attractive one. Indeed. You're not eating.
Oh, no, I'm not very hungry.
How's your daughter?
She was well when I last heard.
Have you managed to place her with relatives?
Thank you. My sister-in-law has taken her.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you.
It's a very good wine.
Oh, yes. Don't disappoint me, Brandt. Remain the good soldier that you are.
Bear my loss with dignity. With stoicism.
I'm lonely without you.
I only hope it will be possible.
Isn't that up to you?
To be the
Not entirely.
Surely.
When I was in Berlin, after the air raid, I met an old friend of mine. We were at military academy together.
Luftwaffe, like yourself?
Oh, no. He became a party member, joined the SS. Was in one of the original Totenkopf divisions.
You have the right friends.
Yes. Well, he was wounded in Romania. And afterwards he became attached to one of the Einsatzgruppen in the east. Yeah. Poland initially.
Go on.
If what he had to tell me was true. There are things happening we can no longer shut our eyes to, Gäster. They're terrible, appalling things. They're almost unbelievable.
Why almost? Things are either believable or they are not.
He talked of massacres.
Then he had no right to. Einsatzgruppen have grave problems in that area.
I hope that is not meant to be a joke. My grave problem is to come to terms with the death of my wife. A soldier's terms. I can only do that if I can believe that she died with dignity and honor.
Can you doubt that?
For an honorable fatherland.
What are you suggesting?
I am suggesting that there are things happening in Eastern Europe in the name of the country that my wife loved.
You do well not to confuse political necessity with the duty of a soldier.
Political? That's all, it's fine, thank you.
I think this is not a suitable topic of conversation for a public place.
You can't just look the other way.
Monsieur Forêt! You're coming, sir.
A soldier does not confuse political necessity with extermination.
Major Brandt! May I remind you that you are a serving officer of the Third Reich?
Oh, and may I remind you, Kessler, that my rank is the equal of yours. I work with you, not for you.
You work with me because I choose that it should be so. If you need a reminder of that, it can be arranged.
Yes, Herr Sturmbannführer.
The bill, please.
No. Please allow me to settle it, Herr Sturmbannführer, and there's no hurry, Monsieur Poirot. Couldn't possibly desert such an excellent burgundy.
Of course, Herr Master.
As you please. But I would advise moderation with that.
Thank you for your advice, Herr Sturmbannführer. Good night.
Good night.
Well, what was all that about?
Doesn't matter how they crack, so long as they do. Perhaps you'd like to give him that.
Love to. Your bill, Hermione?
Oh, thank you, mademoiselle. Oh, please, your songs, they're charming.
Thank you.
But then they always are.
Thank you very much. You're very kind.
Well, will you two be kind, and join me in a glass of wine?
Well, thank you. I'd like that very much. That's very nice.
Allow me, Hermione.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, Bobo. Wim decides, not you.
These are yours. Here, Bobo, put this on.
Now, on top of that, it's going to get very cold and you'll need them both.
Cut this up.
Is there any money?
It's more than I asked for.
More fool you.
Where's the doll? Is there any dresses?
Look, the blankets are for Gabby and Bobo.
You could have asked them for more. They'd fork out for him.
Is he worse?
I think so. He's got fever and his hair's all wet. We have to take him soon, Wim. We must.
It's all right now. What did the man say?
They're taking tomorrow. It's St. Nicholas, so there won't be many people about. All stuffing their fat faces.
What about the Germans?
They're no different.
The Germans killed my papa.
My contact will come with a van. Now you just take him to the door and leave him inside, out of the wind. Then you get lost. You understand? All of you, get lost. No one meets anyone. And no peeping, Bobo. We don't want to know them. And they don't want to know us. Only me and my contact meet. I'm going out. Now leave it. It's all fixed. Can you get some more schnapps?
Yes, but it's getting more difficult. They're getting short themselves.
Yeah, I know, that's why I can get more for it.
Well, yes, all right. But it's risky.
What isn't?
Hey, you! Stop!
And they caught him as he ran out of the gate. One of the bottles fell onto the road and smashed.
The Germans have him?
No, the police. Well, the concierge at the gatehouse sent for the quartermaster, but he was out, so the police came and took him away.
What happens now, Roland?
Will they send Wim to prison?
I don't know. He stole from the Germans.
What will happen, Roland? They wouldn't shoot him.
He was only young. They might not.
You shouldn't have got Wim stealing from the Germans. It was you who started it, not Wim.
I'll go and see someone. He might know what to do.
lovely. The marzipan's not real, but it tastes just like it.
Ah, I wonder who could boast those in Brussels today, eh? Hey! Tell Jacques he's done splendidly. Lovely.
Look at the orange.
Look, I'm sorry about this, but it is necessary. This is my
Yes,
waste
I
of
know who
time.
this is. Well, he's here now. Well, what is it?
I think you'd better tell him.
No, it's all right.
It's about the kids who have your consignment.
Have they been picked up?
Well, not exactly, but there's a double problem. You see, I can't get my van into the area to pick up the evader. The Germans have cordoned it off for vehicles, and they're searching the place house by house.
Gestapo?
Luftwaffe police as well, and they're getting close.
Well, perhaps we could go on foot.
Oh, and carry a sick man all the way here.
That's not all. Tell him.
Well, the kid behind this, they've got him.
Who, her?
The police.
The Luftwaffe?
No, ours. He's been swiping bottles from German stores and flogging them. They got him last night, and he's got your merchandise.
Oh, good God.
And they're holding him until the German quartermaster comes to charge him officially.
And does he know anything?
About Lifeline?
Yes.
Oh, nothing. He doesn't really know me. I'm just a face. But he knows my contact, and he knows me, and I know you.
And you brought him here?
I knew you before he... Oh, come on, Albert. I was with Thierry before I went to Liège. I worked with John Curtis. I know Lifeline as you know our network. We've got to do something now.
Yeah. Well, can we get the boy out?
No. If he's been booked, he has to be unbooked. Charges have to be dropped by the complainant.
Well, the Germans aren't likely to do that, are they?
No. No, not just like that.
You got an idea?
What are we going to do?
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
But there's got to be something.
The boy's been booked and charged. We can't release him without permission from the Germans. The only hope is to make an appeal. The Germans are sentimental. This time of year, he's only a kid. They'll be lenient.
That's hardly the point, Inspector!
Now, Paul, this boy is a lead to an evader. One the Germans know about. And they're getting close.
Boy? Yes.
We want that kid on the outside, and we want him now.
It's not a matter of being lenient. Now, this boy could give himself away, do a deal with them.
And not only for the invader. If he's feeling generous, he could throw us in for good measure, too, and that would make us very uncomfortable.
Like dead.
Yes, that was the word I was searching for. Well, come on, what is it?
It might work. It's all I can think of.
What?
We could frame the boy.
What do you mean?
Make other charges. We could give him a record, a criminal record, and bring other charges. Offences which could be dealt with by the civil authorities. We take the boy from the Germans to prosecute for ourselves.
Oh, second nature to a copper.
That's brilliant, Paul.
Took the words right from my mouth.
The Germans are coming this way. Has he got any bottles here? Is there anything he's nicked? Did he nick it from the shop?
No, he took it from a cafe last summer when no one was looking. He gave it to me.
Before you don't smoke.
It was just a present.
Stick it under the floorboards.
What about the man?
You better leave here. The Germans mustn't find you with him.
We can't go, he's sick.
Suit yourself. What happens if Wim doesn't come back?
I'll look after them. There isn't anyone else.
Why won't Wim come back, Mary Claire? Eh? Why won't Wim come back?
Because they might send him to prison. We can't move the man. We'd better just wait. Wim might come. Has he opened his eyes today, Gabby?
Wim!
Safe.
Now listen, the Germans are down the next street. They'll be coming here soon.
Maybe we ought to go.
We have to deliver him. Come on, let's get him onto the cart. If we sit him up, it'll be easier. Okay. That's it. No,
What?
we can't do it. What happens if we're stopped? We were lucky to get him here, and then it was dark.
Cover him up with something.
pretend he's St. Nicholas.
We could. Now listen, everybody. Today's St. Nicholas. We have to dress up and go out into the streets and try and get money from people. If we do it well, then we'll get a lot and be able to buy more cakes and things.
Can I buy some shoes, Wim? Oh, can I, Wim?
Well, we'll see, but there isn't a lot of time. We have to hurry. Now look, Bobo, you can be Black Pete, and Gabby, you can be the White Horse. I'm collecting stuff.
Get some gold paper around a big cake. That'll do for Black Pete's turban.
You're 1 and up 2.
Oh, this is ridiculous. 5-card stud with 2 people and for marzipan.
Can't bear losing, can you?
Make you fat.
1 a year.
For God's sake, go and help Natalie.
Help her boil an egg.
Well, do something.
It's all right. I'll get it. Oh, it's you. Did you see him?
Yep. The kids are going to deliver.
Where?
You know the alley that runs off the Rue Marsan, turns round at one end and faces St. Catherine's?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Well, I'm going to take my van to the end of the alley, and they bring them in.
When?
6 o'clock.
What, in broad daylight with all the Germans about?
That's what they said.
They'll never do it. How can they carry
The
him?
handcart. They're going to bring him in now.
They'll never get away with it.
Don't underestimate kids out there. They're a lot brighter than you think. I think they can pull it off. I'd like to see them do it, too.
So would I.
No, I'm going alone. That's the agreement, and kids or no kids, I'm sticking to it. Besides, it's much better to be alone. Take about half an hour. If all goes well, you'll be with Dr. Kelderman's 10 minutes later.
Right, I'll see you out. Thanks. Good luck.
Well, shall we go?
Why not?
Oh, you heard what he said.
Not with him, Albert. I've been doing this job for 4 years now. I'm a big girl and I can take care of myself. Besides, there's Max.
Now, what if they're caught? Are you going to watch that as well?
I'm that kid, right?
Yeah.
And I get caught. Oh, please, sir. We thought he was an enemy airman, sir. And he was too heavy to carry, sir, so we put him in a handcart, sir. Is there a reward? We thought there'd be a reward, Governor.
Good man.
Well, tell him well.
Where's everyone going?
We are going to watch some children teach us what to do.
Well, I made these eggs for them.
Well, they're for us now.
Well,
When's Francois back from Ghent?
the day after tomorrow. Do you want him?
No, he should be here. But he's needed.
I'm off then. Good luck.
Everybody know what to do?
Two doors away. You have to leave now. I'll meet you later, like we agreed.
Right, now. Nicholas, please come home to us. We've been good, bring gifts to us. Happy, joyful, we will be then. Now Saint Nick has come again. Now Saint Nick has come again.
What you doing, mister?
Go on, son, keep moving.
Give us 10 francs for St. Nicholas.
Push off, kid.
What is it, brother?
Some kid's begging call. Oh.
Can we have 10 francs for St. Nicholas?
Oh, St. Nicholas, is it?
Nicholas, komm in unser Haus, pack dein große Tasche aus. Lustig, lustig, tralalala, heute ist Niklas wieder da, heute ist Niklas wieder da.
Can we have 10 francs for St. Nicholas?
Niklas, komm in unser Haus, pack dein große Tasche aus. Lustig, lustig, tralalala, heute ist Niklas wieder da, heute ist Niklas wieder da.
They're good kids. They did that like a pro.
Hey, wait a minute. You kid.
What have you got in the car?
For St. Nicholas?
Yes, right. Thank you, Pascal.
He's all right?
No, he's in a bad way. I'm afraid he's got gangrene. But Pascal thinks he's got to him in time.
Oh, thank God.
Have you heard? Everything all right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we've just heard from Pascal. He'll be all right.
What happened?
Oh, the kids were marvellous. Just wait till I tell you.
Did you have a chance to question them?
Well, no, we did what we said. No contact.
Oh, what a pity. They could have told us something about him, where they found him. Where's Max?
Well, he's still there.
Why?
Well, to keep an eye on them.
What for? Well, didn't you ask him?
Well, there's no need. He was worried about them.
We can't be responsible for every kid in Brussels. There are dozens of them like that scratting about on rubbish tips and dumps.
Yes. And that's what worries me. We let them. Haven't we got our priorities a bit twisted? Here we are, looking after men whose job it is to bring death and destruction, patching them up, sending them back to bring more death and destruction. And we haven't got time for homeless, undernourished kids, whose only crime is they haven't got any parents. This is a world gone upside down.
I'm not arguing.
I wish...
Poor Max.
Why poor Max? Your sympathy's wasted there.
He's an orphan, too. Didn't you know?
No, I didn't. But my dear girl, with the best will in the world, what on earth does he think he can do?
Well, give him half an hour and he'll have worked that out for himself.
Nicholas, please come home to us. We've been good, bring gifts to us. Happy, joyful we'll be then. Now Saint Nick has come again. Now Saint Nick has come again. Nicholas, please come home to us. We've been good, bring gifts to us. Happy, joyful we'll be then. Now Saint Nick has come again. Now Saint Nick has come again. Nicholas, please come home to us. We've been good, bring gifts to us. Happy, joyful we'll be then. Now Saint Nick has come again. Now Saint Nick has come again. Nicholas, please come home to us. We've been good, bring gifts to us. Happy, joyful we'll be then. Now Saint Nick has come again. Now Saint Nick has come again. Nicholas, please come home to us. We've been good, bring gifts to us. Happy, joyful we'll be then. Now Saint Nick has come again. Now Saint Nick has come again. Nicholas, please come home to us. We've been good, bring gifts to us. Happy, joyful we'll be then. Now Saint Nick has come again. Now Saint Nick has come again. Nicholas, please come home to us. We've been good, bring gifts to us. Happy, joyful we'll be then. Now Saint Nick has come again. Now Saint Nick has come again.